Chris Brown fires lower back after assaulting Usher. Chris Brown has clapped lower back after his alleged assault on Usher. His cutting-edge reaction is shocking as hell, and we sincerely T agree with it. NEW data have emerged about Chris and Usher's fight and Tiana's involvement with Inside the Brawl. Chris and his team had been accused of beginning up the dispute. Is this any different? Normal stunt from Chris assaulting people and disrespecting women? Has Usher quicker or later located out that he became into unsuitable to information Chris for these kinds of years? Stay tuned to find out the contemporary heat gossip about the cutting-edge brawl amongst the two bros. Chris and his crew allegedly jumped on Usher in the direction of a birthday celebration that he threw for Chris over a few mess that involved Tiana Taylor. According to internal reassets, Chris grew to become into intoxicated whilst the whole thing took place. He allegedly had no notion that Tiana grew to become into invited to the party, and whilst she arrived, he lost his cool seeing her. Wondering why? Well, a grand present on the social gathering determined out to TMZ that Chris became into attempting to talk to Tiana, who grew to become into moreover in attendance and sitting on a bench, certainly out of doorways of the ring. Apparently, Tiana became into ignoring him, and he or she became into heading off any such country of affairs due to the truth he seemed like he became into beneath the impact. No pun intended. Another provide noted that her ignoring Chris in reality pissed him off and he started out to yell at her. And that is whilst Usher intervened and tried to calm him down. Anyway, insider reassets have faster or later described the motive why Chris wasn't thrilled seeing Tiana on the bash. Their purple meat exists due to the truth Chris holds Tiana guilty for his cancelled American Music Awards Michael Jackson tribute typical performance. Apparently, Tiana became into alleged to raise out the tribute with Chris, then again pulled out on the remaining minute because of exceptional obligations. And Chris seems like it is a massive reason as to why the ordinary overall performance in the lengthy run had been given cancelled. According to TMZ, whilst Chris approached Tiana to talk it out, she cited he became into out of line and had to again off. She accused him of being beneath the have an effect on, and apparently this grew to become into whilst all of it went south. And if the rumors are true, he became into so pissed that he allegedly referred to as her a bitch. PR Modern Day reports, whilst things started out to get heated amongst Chris and Tiana, Usher tried to interfere and funky things down. But that did no brilliant due to the reality Chris have been given greater agitated and allegedly referred to as Usher a coward. After this, Chris left the party collectively alongside with his entourage and went out of doors, with Usher following him and searching for to stop him. The country of affairs worsened, and allegedly they have been given into any different heated argument which led to Chris and his team having a bodily fight with Usher. While there don't seem to be any data which have been shared about the bodily combat, TMZ says that when the one-on-one amongst Chris and Usher acquired right here back with a bloody nose and possibly broken rib. Fans are furious at Chris, and he ain't getting a biscuit this time, as it ain't the primary time. Chris has had archives of bodily fights and always lousy habits in the root of women. Insider reassets have observed out that Usher later reached out to Chris alternatively an area of apologizing he blamed all of it on him. Usher hasn't mentioned something however and is reportedly now no longer speaking to him either. Fans have speedy cited that this isn't always the important time Chris have been given proper into a combat with a character or misbehaved with a woman. One fan tweeted Chris Brown beating up Rihanna has severe bipolar episodes in the back of the curtain flashes where is caught combating humans. Fort Frank Ocean caught DUI, has like 14 felonies, detained in Canada, Philippines, America investigated with the resource of the usage of police for aggravated assault on multiple bases. Another one stated Rihanna needs to be locked up. Like this is not okay. Indeed, this definitely is not the important time Chris has been accused of selecting up a bodily fight with a person. In 2009, Rihanna and Chris had been given proper into a heated argument which induced Chris challenge a bodily fight with her. He left her with considered facial accidents and he or she became into hospitalized. While Chris confronted community labor, 5 years probation and domestic violence counseling for what took area to Rihanna, human beings had been bowled over that he have to behave in any such way collectively alongside with his non-public girlfriend. He allegedly punched her with inside the face and had moreover threatened to kill her. I definitely hit her. I closed fist. I punched her. And then I busted her lip. And after I observed it, I grew to become into and surprised. I grew to become into like, FK how the hell did I hit her like that? So from there, she truly spit in my face. Like, spit the blood in my face. And I'm like, what's up God, we tripping. Like, what the FK like, what are we doing after the Rihanna case, even more allegations brought right here up toward him. TWO years later, he grew to become into accused of combating with the team of people and one-of-a-kind manufacturing humans of Good Morning America at the back of the curtain at the equal time as he grew to become into there at the set for an interview with Robin Roberts. It all commenced out whilst Robin requested Chris about Rihanna. During a commercial enterprise break at the equal time as Chris grew to become into in the back of the curtain. He now no longer most nice, threw a chair at Oyendo. On the other hand, confronted severe contributors of the manufacturing team and allegedly left the interview certain. Chris has previously moreover had his group's information at the equal time as transferring into public fights. Once, he grew to become into involved in a public brawl in a Nick nightclub with Drake and Tony Parker. Allegedly, 8 people had been severely injured in the root of the combat. That really actually highlights how severe it is in a position to get with him. Yes, it reputedly all commenced out whilst the two aspects have been given proper into a screaming match, which in the lengthy run precipitated this. WOW. Wonder what they had been combating over, and, in case you expect it most high quality took location with Drake, well, you are in for a huge shock due to the fact it moreover took vicinity with so a lot of his co-stars. In 2013.